This is the first video of designing an entire eShop web application. So this is the sign up page. So to design the sign up page, I have added two background images. The first one is the blue color section you can see. And the second one is this particular image. And then I have added a logo and a small text called "Hi, welcome to eShop." And then you can see the form that I have created to enter your essential data. First name, last name, email, password, mobile, and gender. So in this gender section, in this input field, when you click on that, you can see there are two options. You could choose either one, right? And then you can sign up. Suppose if you're only a stranger to this application, which means if this is the first time you are coming to this page, you should sign up by entering all your details so that all your details will be stored in the database. And the next time when you simply come to this particular website, it will be easier to sign up by giving the essentials. Now let's see, suppose if you have already have an account, if this is not the first time you are coming to this website, you can click the second button. Already have an account, sign in. So when you click this button, you will be directed towards a different page. And this is a sign in page. You come into this page only if you have already signed up. If the database already have your details, if they have your email and password. So you can give your email and password. Suppose if you forget your password, you have this forgot password option. You can click on that and then change your password to something that is meaningful and something that is less forgetful. And then you can sign in. But if you are new to eShop, if you don't have an account, you can click this button, new to eShop, and go to the sign up page. So this is a simple design of a sign in and a sign up page. And now I'm going to show you the code that I used to design these two pages. So this is the code. As you can see, I have used the basic HTML tags, doc type HTML, and then the header tags, right? The head tags. Inside these head tags, you can see the meta tags. So using this meta tag is not essential, but if you want, you can use them. So then the title I have given as eShop, and I have linked three things here. So the first one is I have linked the style.css file to HTML page. And the next one is I have used the bootstrap.css framework. The reason why I use this bootstrap.css is to make our website responsive. I'll show you what this responsive means. Like when you go to this website and then go to inspect and see it. When we resize into different mobile devices, device widths, you can see how this changes, right? So this is what you call responsiveness. No effect to any elements, but they will be shrinking with the different device widths. Okay. This is why we use bootstrap.css most of the time. And then I have used an icon, a logo. So after the closing head tag, it's the body tag. I have created a class called main body and have created little div tags inside the main body. And this is the header, the code relevant to the header. Hi, welcome to eShop is our header. And then we have the content. This is a content. This is the content. And the code to design this content is this. Starting from this tag, create a new account. First name, I have used a label to store this text, first name, and then have created an input field to store your first name. And then the last name, also the same, email, password, mobile, and gender. You might be wondering, what is this? What does this mean? It's a simple PHP code which we have used to, actually which we used to connect the database with the VS Code. Okay, so what is happening here is, like, I have stored the gender informations, which means now we know there are only two genders, which is male and female, right? I have stored those two informations, those two options in the database, and it will be shown to you in this sign up page, just like two options. We get these two options because these are the only options we have stored in the database. Like, to store those data, to get those data which we store in the database to the VS Code and to display it in the browser, we use this particular code. We have these two buttons, the sign up and already have an account sign in. So this is how the sign up box design ends. And then I have created the sign in box, which means this. This is our sign in page. So we have the email, password for the remember me option, a checkbox, then forget password, sign in, new to eShop, sign up. So this is all the code lines which we use to design the sign in and sign up pages. Now let's go to the style.css and see the properties we use to design this. Now you can see what are the properties, the CSS properties we have used to design the HTML page, to decorate the HTML page. Main body, the background image. So this background image means this blue color area, this whole blue color area that I have added to beautify this page. And then here we go, background size, it's cover, background position center, background repeat, no repeat. And then it's time for the logo. So this is the logos link, right? So this is a path where I have saved the logo.svg. This is the logo. The height is 100 pixels. Background size contain, background position center, background repeat, no repeat. Without using the default font styles, I have added two different beautiful fonts. They are known as Quicksand and Honey. This is how we add new fonts by using media queries. And you can see I have added Quicksand font as the font style of the entire body. And also you can see at some instances I have changed the Quicksand default option into something like Honey. Right? See, In title 1, I have used the font family as Honey when the default value is Quicksand. Right? This is the Honey script, well, this is a Quicksand font style. Okay, and then the font size is 14 pixels, while in the title it's 30 pixels. The letter spacing is 3 pixels. What does this background means? This background is this image. Here I have added that image, the path of the image to the URL, and then the background size is contained. Then background position is center, background repeat, no repeat. Title 2. What does this title 2 means? The title 2 here is this. The text we have added to the sign-in page. Font size is 25 pixels. Font weight is bold. So this is all. This is every CSS properties which we use to design the entire sign-in and sign-up pages.